I've been teaching Rachel twice a week for 3.5 years. It's been wonderful. One thing I've noticed with Rachel's riding is that she's gotten a lot more confidence. She used to be quite nervous when she would do her mounts. She would be quite nervous if a sprite sneezed or coughed or looked left or looked right. When he looked left or right, his spine would change position slightly, and so the rider can really feel that underneath them. So if you can imagine, it's really, it can be a very scary feeling, and sort of like getting into a boat.
Hello, I'm Colin Davis. This is Southlands on the banks of the Fraser River in Vancouver. Instead of busy streets, we have open fields, we have horse barns, and we have horses. And horses are our focus today because Southlands is also the home of the Southlands Therapeutic Riding Society, also known as STaRS. Horses have been used for many years to provide effective therapy for disabled children with neurological conditions such as cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, autism, and spina bifida. We'll be focusing on one such lesson today. Our rider is named Rachel, and we'll feature a typical lesson with her and her very special teacher, Sprite.
Take another step into your left stirrup. We all sit a little bit more to one side than the other.
And I step into this one.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go.
Good.
Keep your arms crossed, leaning back a little bit. I really like that your eyes are looking about 1/4 of the way ahead on the circle.
When Rachel puts her arms out to the sides, she's got to have a stable base. She's got to have her seat bones tucked in underneath her. She's got to be using a lot of abdominal muscles, and she's got to be stretched up tall. If one of those things isn't in place, she won't be able to hold her balance. And if I was to draw a straight line down, would it go through your ear, your shoulder, your hip, and your heel?
Not now.
What part would need to be a little bit different? Yeah, exactly. Your heel would need to come back a little bit. Yeah, good feeling that. Around the corner. Yeah, good. Bringing your right shoulder back on that right turn.
Absolutely. It's very simple. The instructions are simple. The instructors can tell you what you have to do, and you get better every time you walk. And it's not rocket science. It's just a lot of fun.
And you don't have to be a horse person. I mean, the skills that you have, if you happen to be a horse person and know how to handle them, you can tack the horse up, lead the horse. Side walking is even less important, that you know about the horse, and you certainly do get good instruction, and anybody can do it, and it's a lovely way to be outside in all weather.
The biggest bonus for me is to see the improvement in Rachel since she is the young lady that I sidewalk with. Her confidence has grown immeasurably.
Well, my daughter actually is a rider. We have a horse, and so we were just down here a lot. And one day I was just asked if I'd like to sidewalk. And I thought, well, I don't know what that is, but okay. And that must be at least 5 years ago now. And it's wonderful to be around the horses and around the kids.
It's really fun. I really, really enjoy it. It's different every time, and it's great working with horses and with people too. It's really wonderful. Very rewarding, and we laugh a lot. It's really fun.
Our program at that time was a few riders. There's probably about 5 or 6 riders. We were interested in expanding it. So now we have about 26 to 30 riders every week that come. They ride between 30 minutes and 1 hour, and it's all private lessons, which was something that was very important to myself and to the board of directors, that everybody has independent, or rather everybody has that extra one-on-one contact.
Riding provides a wonderful adjunct to therapy and works best probably in conjunction with a good therapist. The horse is used as a facilitator of movement, and movement is thought to be the best therapeutic agent in rehabilitation. No matter what we do with our hands, it is impossible for us to give the same level of movement and the level of expectation from the child as sitting on a horse provides. With many neurological conditions, the child gets stuck and doesn't explore or gain control of all the planes of movement, meaning forward, backward, side to side, and finally rotation. In pediatrics, we're not dealing with rehabilitation, we're dealing with habilitation. So these children have never been at a level of performance, whereas if during a riding session they achieve an improvement, they're much more likely to use it and hold on to it. And that's the premise of treatment. You're trying to stimulate control that they've never had.
I get to come down here twice a week and just be with the horses and have fun and learn stuff as well. Well, when I'm on the barrel, it helps me stretch to prepare to go on Sprite, because if I was just going to go on Sprite, my muscles would tense, but this helps me relax. The stuff that I did from the barrel helped me with my muscles, and I'm able to do lots of stuff. It's important because you have to trust the horse, because you're on the horse, but you have to trust it and make sure. It's kind of like he has to trust you, and you have to trust him, and trust, that you're not going to fall off. Yes and no. I mean, I've ridden Sprite before with my other instructor, but when you ride a horse twice a week and you see him more, and you get that connection. I feel like I can walk straighter. I feel the difference every time I get off him. As soon as I get off him. And as soon as I start walking, and then the week after that, and then the week after that. Yes, every lesson, Megan, she teaches me different things, and the vocabulary of horses, and the way to and the language that we speak down here, and I'm learning a lot from her. Yeah. You have to wait.
Yes. Excuse me, Sprite. That was nice and gentle.
Maybe to the Olympics.
Rachel's aim is the Olympics. Our aim at STaRS is to provide disabled children with opportunities for riding rehabilitation. But we need your help. We need 3 things in particular. We need money, we need volunteers, and we need advocacy. If you can help in any way, please contact us at the website listed below. Thank you.